Welcome back! Today we're taking a break from the fabulous Las Vegas Strip and hopping on a tour bus to catch the sights you can see on a day trip from Las Vegas. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are headed to the Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam with Comedy on Deck tours. It's going to be a great time. Come check it out with me. I am walking to our pickup location at Excalibur. There are so many amazing shows and restaurants and casinos on the Strip, but sometimes you just want to get away from the bright lights. And a day trip is perfect because you'll be back early enough to still enjoy the Vegas nightlife. I was really happy that our bus was there on time. Hi guys. Hi. Hi. Here's our Comedy on Deck tour bus. Okay guys, we are on the bus. This is my friend Mel. Hi Mel. 7 o'clock in the morning. We're headed to the Grand Canyon on Comedy on Deck tours. And we're waiting for people to get on the bus. Actually, we're hungry. And we're hungry. Here is our breakfast card and the choice of what we get to eat. I was really excited to find out that our very first stop before breakfast was to visit the fabulous Las Vegas sign. I think this is a really great touch to the tour because everyone needs a photo here, but no one ever really gets one because the lines always seem to be so long. So guys, this is our first stop. Right when you get on the bus, they take you to the sign, and I've never been here, so I'm so excited. And the line isn't crazy. I mean, this is actually pretty short. You know what I'm excited about? I've lived in Vegas since 2004 and have never gotten a picture here, so. Our tour guide took everyone's photo and we only spent about half an hour here. It was pretty quick and efficient and I finally got my photo. Please support me by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. We were back on the bus in no time and headed to breakfast. They call in your orders ahead of time, so it's ready when you get to the restaurant. I really love that. Our tour guide mixed in some comedy with fun facts like a regular tour guide would. Plus, he made sure that everyone knew what to expect.
Morning skyline to look at. Check that out to your left. Yeah. We're going to be going to the Omelet House, which I say, has anybody ever heard of IHOP? International House of Banquet. Okay, this is like similar to an IHOP. I think it's one step above an IHOP. So I got your breakfast orders. I'm going to be putting them in shortly, and we are en route.
I was expecting a packed breakfast on the bus, so eating at an actual sit-down restaurant was a plus. You get about 30 minutes to eat, which was more than enough time. The food and the tables were ready when we got there. Yay! I got the Canyon Scrambler, and as you can tell, it's a pretty good portion, and I really love that the tour bus provides all the water you need so you never go thirsty. It's about a 2-hour drive to the Grand Canyon, but the drive is scenic. This is the beautiful Colorado River.
We are driving through Dolan Springs, which is the inspiration for The Hills Have Eyes.
Ooh!
It's a giant, beautiful rock formation that looks like an eagle. And that's why they call it Eagle Point. Eagle Point is also the home of the Skywalk.
Hey guys, we are headed to do the Skywalk. We're walking in, and you know what? It's actually not that hot. There's an additional $30 charge if you want to go to the Skywalk. This is the Skywalk, and just came from there, but they didn't allow cameras. But the cool thing is, like, the floor is glass, so you can see all the way down into the canyon. That's so beautiful, you guys. Okay guys, let's head to the Native American tribal structures, which are teepees. Okay guys, look at the teepee. Like, this is the very, I can't even imagine, it's like the very bare minimum. What this looks like. Okay, you guys, it's kind of cool. I'm inside of a teepee. I'm gonna turn all the way around, and as I turn all the way around, it looks like the same thing. Cool, huh? And there's the top. It actually looks taller than it really is in the video. Cool. Okay, let's check out the last one. Like, they progressively got better, because look how sturdy the roof is on this one. Okay, this is a big one. I would have to say this was the high-end one. About an hour or so to kind of wander on your own. So we went to the Skywalk, and then now visiting these teepees. So here is the gift shop. So the Joshua Tree shirt. That's not bad. That's not bad. And, oh, they also have a little like refreshment area here. How much is your dream catcher?
This is 21 bucks.
Lower. Can you put it a little lower? There we go.
It's 21 bucks for a dream catcher. I'm gonna hang this in my car to prevent my car from
21
having bad
bucks,
dreams.
okay.
Yep.
I actually think the t-shirts aren't too bad if you wanted a souvenir.
So the t-shirt is actually $20, and I'm gonna try to do this without.
But you have to get a souvenir if you come here.
Yeah, see?
It's the Skywalk, which we did.
Yep. So I got that for 20 bucks.
I feel bad I couldn't shoot Skywalk for you guys.
And then the cutest one of them all. This is $17, and I'm assuming. I
It
don't know
even
what.
says Grand Canyon.
I don't know what type of animal this is.
It's a cow.
Is it a cow?
Yeah. What'd you think it was?
Or a bull? Because of the horns?
No, I think it's a cow because we passed cows on the way here. Because we didn't pass. Did we pass any bulls on the way here? Okay, guys, it's time for lunch at the Guano Point Cafe. Let's see what they have. There's a line. Here's their menu. But here's our lunch, guys. What do you got there, Mal?
Same. Pulled pork, corn, mashed potatoes.
Sorry for the shadow, guys, but here's
And I got butter.
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 It's pulled pork. It's actually pretty big. Hey guys, I'm gonna attempt to go up here so I could get a picture. I was gonna try to impress you guys by climbing up really high, but that didn't really work out. But I did get some great photos here at Guano Point. The views are spectacular. It's the best place to get a 360-degree view of the canyon. So guys, we just left the Grand Canyon, and now we're heading back to, before we head back to Vegas, we're going to stop at Hoover Dam. And I'm actually having a good time. I mean, the pacing of the tour is fun. You have enough time to kind of take photos. We had about 90 minutes over at the Grand Canyon. And I really like that the tour guide doesn't like keep you all in one group and kind of talk to you. You kind of go off your own way and take your own photos and then meet back at the bus, which is what I really like. So looking forward to going to the Hoover Dam, and then we should be heading back home. Heading to the Hoover Dam, you're a little tired at this point, but you don't spend a whole lot of time here. You're just here long enough to take some photos. Hey guys, we are at the Hoover Dam. We're only going to do about 30 minutes here, so you actually walk up those stairs to get a better view of the dam. Here's what it looks like when you get to the top. And here are my final thoughts. I thought the bus was great and it had a clean bathroom. The tour guide was helpful and friendly and didn't talk nonstop, which could be annoying. The concept of a comedian as a tour guide is unique. The itinerary and pacing were good. You never spent too much or too little time at one place. Everything from the meals to staying on schedule was very efficient. And speaking of food, the food was good and the portions were perfect. A big plus and surprise was the unlimited cold water provided. And last but not least is a surprise photo op at the fabulous Las Vegas sign. That made me happy. Overall, I give this tour to the Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam 5 out of 5 stars. I had a great time. Thank you, Comedy on Deck Tours, for the great experience. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Until the next video, stay safe. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. If there's any other video you'd like to see, let me know in the comments below. Let's keep in touch. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at In and Out of Vegas.